Hi everyone, my name is Courtney. I write under the pen names Lyra Parish, and I'm one half of the USA Today bestselling duo Kennedy Fox. And we're back to our regular schedule of updating and posting regularly. Yay! Last month was crazy. If you want an update of what my last month was and what I am currently doing in my literary life, you can go right up here to this card and check out my previous video. Otherwise, today we're gonna talk about pre-orders. Recently, I've seen a lot of people in groups talk about pre-orders, so I thought, why not? Let's just talk about it here on the channel. The ultimate question as a self-published author is to set up pre-order or to not set up pre-order. That seems to be one of the things that people get stuck on and they kind of go over and over. So I'm gonna give you the pros and cons of both, and hopefully it will help you decide what the best route is for you. When you're thinking about pre-orders, the number one thing that you need to ask yourself is, what is your goal? Because what your goal is will absolutely affect whether you should do a pre-order or short pre-order or no pre-order. You also need to ask yourself if you are going to be wide, which means are you going to have your books on all of the platforms, Amazon, Apple, Nook, and Kobo, or are you going to be a Kindle Unlimited author? Once you answer those two questions, you should ask yourself is what is more important, money or rank? Once you have those three things, then you will 100% be able to decide what you want to do. To give you a little backstory on how rank works with pre-orders, we're just gonna jump right into it. On your sites like Apple, Kobo, and Nook, you can set up pre-orders. I think it's either 10 or 12 months in advance. There's one of them that I believe is 10 months, but don't quote me on that because it's been a little while. So the way that it works is you can use a place like Draft to Digital, or you can go direct with those retailers. If you are gonna be a wide author, I would 100% say that you need to go ahead and set up your pre-orders for any books that you believe are going to release within the next year. And there's reasons for that, because unlike Amazon, whenever you do pre-orders and you can't make your date, they kind of like slap you on the hand and could essentially take away your right to pre-order. On Apple, Nook, and Kobo, if you change the date, nobody's really gonna care as long as it's not within that like 2-week window before you're supposed to publish. So say that you have an idea and you're like, I am going to publish this book a year from now. 6 months pass and you don't think that you're gonna be able to publish that book when you said, because you're being realistic with your goals, and you need to move that date because you have a better date in mind. You can do that. Nobody is gonna get upset with you. On the flip side with Amazon, if you set up a pre-order, you need to make sure that you are going to meet that date. I have heard instances where they have agreed to change the pre-order date, but they're like, this will never happen again. If you miss your pre-order date, they will cancel it and you will lose all your pre-orders. They will take away your right to set up a pre-order for 1 year, which is a long time in the self-publishing realm. So with pre-orders, if you're a wide author, set it up as soon as possible on Apple, Nook, and Kobo. On Amazon, you have up to 90 days that you can set up your pre-order. If you are a high-selling author, you can email them and ask them to give you a longer time period. Sometimes they will tell you yes, other times they will tell you no. So let's hypothetically say that you are going to be a wide author, that you are going to have your books on all platforms for your readers. What I would do personally is I would set up my pre-orders on those 3 sites, Apple, Nook, and Kobo, and then I would wait it out for Amazon. Whenever you share your links about your books and your pre-order, I would set up a specific list on your newsletter to have people sign up to get a notification whenever your book goes live on Amazon. With that being said, the way that rank works on Apple, Nook, and Kobo is your sales, whenever you have them, your pre-orders, do not affect your rank until the day your book goes live. So in that year period, if you sell 1,500 books, the day your book goes live, that's going to affect your rank. It doesn't do anything for it beforehand. It's at that moment that it goes live and it sends to people. On the flip side with Amazon, whenever you have a pre-order, the way that it works is it is a rolling rank. So if you set your book up 90 days, if someone pre-orders your book, then your rank is instantly going to drop for the better, and then it'll slip again until you have more pre-orders. And it's rolling. It's constantly doing that as soon as that link is live. Say you have 2,000 pre-orders before you release on Amazon, you could still have a terrible rank on release day because those books that you sold have counted for the entire period of your pre-order time instead of the day of release like on the other sites. I feel like having those books up on those other sites is a benefit, and it's kind of an advantage for you if you are trying to make USA Today or New York Times, because you have a year to try to gain those sales before your book releases. That's for wide authors. If you are a Kindle Unlimited author and you are strictly Kindle Unlimited, you could do like what we do, which is we release our books wide for a 48-hour period. We remove it from those websites, Apple, Nook, and Kobo, and then we release straight into Kindle Unlimited. With us, I think it's more important that we make money. Money is our goal, not rank. So we have done a long pre-order. We've done several long pre-orders. Baby Mine is the longest pre-order we've ever done, and I think that one will have been up for 6 months, longer than 90 days, 100%. So the thing with that is we are constantly gaining pre-orders on Amazon. So when we release, although we're in Kindle Unlimited and it does help, I don't expect our rank to be absolutely amazing because we have constantly been moving in rank as our pre-orders have been open. I hope that that makes sense. For you, if financials is a big goal for you, like if you want to make sure that you're making your money back and you want to be guaranteed that you're going to make X amount of dollars, then I would say that pre-order is most likely going to be your best bet because you can track that and you can see how many pre-orders you're gaining. If you need to do harder pushes on your books, you can actually track to see your progress as far as sales before the book even releases. If your goal is rank on Amazon, because remember, on the other sites, it affects your rank the day that it releases and gets sent out to your readers. If your goal is rank on Amazon, I would not set up a pre-order. And the reason for that is because it's a rolling rank whenever you have pre-order. So those 1,500 books that you sold before your book released doesn't affect it. But if all those people bought that book in your release week, your rank would drop faster. Amazon loves to reward their Kindle Unlimited authors, and so it's easier for them to drop their rank number because they are basically saying, hey, this is our program. We're going to give you an incentive. Everyone that is a self-published author out there, okay, maybe not everyone. Most people that's been in this game for a long time know that Kindle Unlimited books will rank better than books that are wide. It is a known fact, guys, and it's not based on sales. Whenever you are in Kindle Unlimited, apparently when someone downloads your book, you only get paid whenever they read it, right? By page reads. So when someone downloads your book, then it affects your rank. Whenever you get your page reads from after they download that book and they start reading it, that's when you get paid. It's kind of like, in a way, that if you see somebody's rank really low, hopefully people are reading it, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are making money at that moment in Kindle Unlimited. It takes a few days for page reads to catch up. People will download it, they'll read some, they'll read some, they'll read some, it will sync, and then it will show in your dashboard. So if rank is your number one goal, you want to be top 100 on Amazon, I would not recommend doing a pre-order because that really affects your rank. If money is your goal and you want to make sure that you're being paid for your time and you don't want people to miss your release or any of that, then maybe pre-order is going to be the best bet for you. But you have to decide what your ultimate goal is. For instance, if I was worried about rank on Amazon and I was a wide author, what I would do is I would release my books wide and set up that pre-order, and then I would do a very short pre-order on Amazon, maybe a week, maybe 3 days, maybe 5 days, just so I had my links ready for release day and I could get in the algorithm. And so those pre-orders are affecting my rank and I'm already in the algorithm by the time that I release, and now I'm going to be ranking. That's not a guarantee. If I was just a strictly Kindle Unlimited author and I was not putting my books wide, which I don't know why you wouldn't do both and just remove it and then whatever, because you could gain 50, 1,000, however many sales on those other platforms, but that's beside the point. That's probably a whole other video. That's being strategic with your business to do that. But anyway, if I was just strictly a Kindle Unlimited author, just want to deal with Amazon and be done with it, what I would do is I would do a very short pre-order, 3 days, 5 days, and then I would release it in Kindle Unlimited. The reason for that is because I feel like whenever you are ranking well, Amazon pushes your book out to more people, you get in the algorithm, it's easier for visibility purposes if you're ranking really high, but it's hard to stay there. So you have to have it backed up by other stuff. You can't just say, oh, I'm gonna be Kindle Unlimited and I'm gonna sell my book for 99 cents and then I am going to rank top 100 and I'm gonna do amazing, because there are other people who are doing that and you have to be competitive in your market and it doesn't always work. I'm asking you, what is your goal? Is your goal to make money? Make money? Probably do a pre-order. If your goal is to rank, I would do a very short pre-order. You can live release. A lot of people have gotten away from that because there have been issues with live releasing, which means your release day, you are pressing that button to publish. Amazon doesn't always publish it when you want to. One time I waited 3 days for a book to go live and it really affected my release day. It affected my tours. It affected a lot of things because I didn't have those links for Amazon. And I think whenever you do that pre-order, then you have the links, you have it for all of your release day stuff and you can share it with people. I think that's a benefit of a very short pre-order. If money is your thing, or if rank is your thing, that will help you decide. If you are trying to make a list, USA Today, you need to have your book available on other sites as well as Amazon. And yeah, so once you figure out your goals and you figure out what you want to accomplish and you break it down like that, it's kind of simple as to what you should do. Just because you have a pre-order doesn't mean that you won't rank really well on Amazon. You could have an amazing book, an amazing package, amazing branding, and you could have a long pre-order and you could still make top 100. It's doable. It's very hard because of Kindle Unlimited. If you are a Kindle Unlimited author and you do a short pre-order and you really push that book out, you can still not rank, not even break the thousands. It's all dependent on how you are backing your release, but I think pre-orders on Amazon specifically really affect that. So I know it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to think about. There's different scenarios. It's kind of what you want to accomplish. So that's all I've got for today, guys. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions regarding this, you know, just to pop it down there in the comment section, or you can always message me on Instagram or Facebook. I try to get back with everybody who sends me a message at some point. That is all I have for today. I hope that you all have an amazing, awesome week, that you are able to accomplish all your goals and you write all the words. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye, guys.